Imagine you're flying a jet high above the earth, higher than the tallest mountain, higher than the clouds. Suddenly, your engine fails. You have no choice but to eject. Now picture this. You're falling straight into a massive thunderstorm, with hail pelting your helmet, lightning flashing all around, and winds spinning you like a toy. You have no idea if you'll survive. Believe it or not, one man actually did. Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan, and today's story is about Lieutenant Colonel William Rankin, a U.S. Air Force pilot who survived one of the wildest and most dangerous parachute drops in history. William Rankin wasn't just any pilot. He had flown dangerous combat missions during the Korean War, dodging enemy fire and navigating freezing skies. But nothing could have prepared him for July 26th, 1959. That day, Rankin was flying his F-8 Crusader jet over the eastern United States at 47,000 feet, nearly 9 miles above the ground. The sky was clear at first, but suddenly, his engine failed. With no time to think, he pulled the ejection handle, and his seat shot him out of the plane at incredible speeds, spinning him into freezing, thin air. Now, the temperature outside of his cockpit was about negative 50 degrees Celsius, and there was almost no oxygen. Immediately, he could feel his body stiffen, and his ears popped painfully from the sudden drop in pressure. Then came the storm. Instead of a gentle ride to the ground, Rankin fell straight into a towering thundercloud called a cumulonimbus cloud. Inside, it was like a roller coaster from the sky. He was spun around by 100-mile-per-hour winds, lifted up thousands of feet by massive updrafts, and slammed down again. Hailstones the size of golf balls pelted his helmet. Lightning flashed so close that the sound of thunder seemed deafening, like the sky was exploding all around him. Rain filled his parachute mask, so he could hardly even breathe. At one point, he was so high in the storm that he almost collided with a wall of clouds containing ice crystals sharp enough to cut metal. His parachute kept collapsing, then reopening, making him spin uncontrollably. He was trapped inside the storm for nearly 40 minutes, far longer than a normal parachute drop. Finally, the storm released him, and he crash-landed in a forest. He was bruised, frostbitten, and exhausted, but alive. Rankin later described the experience as being trapped inside a giant washing machine full of thunder and ice. Now, here are a few fun facts about this story. Cumulonimbus clouds, like the one Rankin fell through, can reach 65,000 feet tall, almost the edge of space. Also, Rankin's parachute and quick thinking saved his life, but extreme luck played a big part too. Next, Rankin wrote a book about his adventure. Can you guess the name? It was called The Man Who Rode the Thunder. What a perfect name. And finally, he is still the only person known to have ejected directly into a thunderstorm and lived. Now it's your turn to think. What would it be like to spin through a storm like that for nearly 40 minutes? Could you stay calm? Or would panic take over? Do you think Rankin was extremely lucky, incredibly skilled, or somewhere in between? As you think of these questions, remember that William Rankin's story reminds us that bravery, quick thinking, and a bit of luck can help people survive the impossible. That's today's story. Lieutenant Colonel William Rankin, the pilot who fell through a thunderstorm and lived to tell the tale. Next time on Believe It or Not, a game invented during World War II to keep soldiers safe turned into one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Flag football. You won't believe how it all started. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.